Alright, fellas, I'm back. I got my hair cut earlier, and I got a coffee on my way to get my hair cut. So, white chocolate, hot mocha. So, there it is. I'm one of them. Alright, what are we using this morning? It is morning. I got the day off of work. At least I think I did. Might have to fight the supervisor when I get back, but I got the day off work, regardless. So I'm doing a morning shave. It's going to be with Purely Skinful's Jenever or Jenever. But it's in their bear tallow. Right up there, black bear tallow. And it says, a refreshing yet robust fusion of gin, zesty citrus, and fizzy tonic, intertwined with radiant lilac and violet blossoms, finished with soft woods and musk. Sounds good to me. This is a Canadian-made product, and as you know, I am quite the fan of Canadian-made products. They've always done really well for me. Talk about a fucking list of ingredients. I guess the bottoms were just direction for use, but still. And then we got the matching aftershave splash. I got my Lancaster Razorworks bowl. That's for the haters. And I have my Grizzly Bay brush here in the red and black with the Strike Gold Shave Hair Force 1 knot. And I suppose I might as well give you a look at that lather. Alright. So I picked up the Jenever scent shortly after my buddy picked up and absolutely loved the Socialite from Zingari Man. My buddy and fellow degenerate Ken Shave 326 on YouTube. He picked up the Socialite and kind of was raving about how good it was. And so that scent was on my radar to pick up. And then I was also perusing the shelves at Purely Skinful. And I saw they had a scent already that was kind of in the same vein. And I was on a Purely Skinful kick. And I probably will always be on a Purely Skinful kick. But I saw Jenever, and I was like, that sounds like it's kind of in the same vein, but maybe a little bit more going on. And so I wanted to pick it up, and I'm glad I did. I kind of sat on this one for a long time, but not for any reason other than I had so much shit coming in. But it's definitely more of a hot weather, good weather, summer, springtime scent, but it's also, very casual and could be enjoyed year round. It's bright, it's citrus. There is just enough going on in the background, I think, from the woods and florals to make it a little bit more complex and not basic bitch. But really nice scent. Kind of what I've come to expect from Purely Skinful. And just further strengthens my enjoyment of the brand. Alright, let's get into the shave here. Gonna be using one of the 3D printed gem style razors, and look at the profile on that head, very slim. It's an open comb, and he kind of denotes the aggressiveness by those two little notches in the back. He has a 1, 2, and 3, so this is the medium. And look at this 3D printed handle as well. Nice little texturing, give you a little bit of grip. I think this is just an absolutely outstanding razor. I haven't used it yet, but I mean, as far as the fit and finish from a 3D printer, this is pretty fucking legit. And it has tabs on either side to clamp the blade in. You can see it kind of has like a little notch and channel that it falls into. So very nice. Both sides. And then it has a post that goes up through the middle. So it really does hold the blade very well. Alright, let's get into it. I believe this is a second use PTFE coated blade. Wow. In the first few strokes, I gotta say that feels very comfortable, very safe. I'm wondering, I see hairs in there. I'm wondering just how efficient it is though. I guess we will see. I think it has a great little design. Obviously, it's super lightweight. It was a little bit finicky to get the blade in, I will be honest. Oh, and I got this from Roger Quintero. If you got my mail call a little while back, I got this from Roger Quintero. These are some of his designs. He sent me about 5 of these gem style razors, and they all have a great fit and finish for 3D printing. I think he did a killer job. He said he's been in the hobby for a long time, so I think he understands kind of the wants of the modern wet shaver. And I think it kind of shows in the quality of these 3D printed gems. I don't have any complaints as of right now. The first pass went very, very smooth. Very nice. And the black and red, you know I like that shit. So, yeah, when I was loading the blade, it has 2 notches on either end, kind of where the gem style blade does. And then a hole in the middle. And I feel like there was just a little bit of material that needed to be either removed or kind of at least scraped, you know, to the point where the blade could fit just perfectly. It was having a little bit of problems sitting in there just perfectly. Now, I didn't actually break out a knife or anything and remove any product, but I definitely used a little bit extra force to force it into place, and then I went from there, and I think we'll be alright. If I have to do that every single time, it will kind of be a pain in the butt, and maybe I will consider removing product instead, removing a little bit of material. But I think this is somewhat common when you're going for functional 3D printed items, is that the printers just can't make a really, really perfect finish. They could get you close, but then you might have to do some post-production cleaning and, shaping, finishing. And so I think that's all that is. And if I took the time to just scrape away just a little bit of material on those side posts, I think we would be golden. I think it would be golden. And I don't think it would be that hard. I mean, it is some sort of, like plastic or resin, whatever. So I don't think it would be that hard whatsoever. I gotta say, I am not mad at this little gem razor. Feels very smooth with and against the grain. Even though it's an open comb and I have some blade feel, I don't feel like it's threatening by any means. Very nice. I got my So Sharp Limited Money Pass Straight Razor Mafia shirt on that I got from David Gonzalez, and it's eating up all my lather on my neck, but it's all good. I ain't mad. Even against the grain, it's feeling very comfortable. I can hear a bit of feedback. But still very comfortable, even with the open comb and on the medium aggression. It's just some nice blade feel. Not on the extreme end, but I would say it's a little bit more than beginner blade feel. And it just feels very, very comfortable. Intuitive to hold and use. I'd say we pretty much fucking got there too. It's giving me a very nice shave. Alright, let's wrap this shit up. Performed very well. I might as well take the time to show you now what I was talking about. So I'm just going to undo the cap. It's a 3-piece. We got the fairly long post there, which I guess is a good thing, since it's more in the Blackland style vector. So you can see they have, threading on it. I never know if it shows you guys on your side, but it's got threading on it. But it's more of a rectangular shape rather than a cylinder or a circle shape. So I'll just take this bottom base plate off, and let's see. You kind of see how it holds the blade. It has these tabs on the top and bottom, and then the post goes right through the middle of the blade. And then on the red one, it has the matching female slots for those posts. So it's just a little bit tricky getting the blade to fit perfectly between the 3 posts. But once I gave it a little bit of force, it kind of snapped into place, and then I just sandwiched on the base plate, and there was no problems. It was rock solid after that. So, like I said, just a little bit difficult loading, but I think if I maybe remove just a little bit of material, it would slide into place easier, and then I wouldn't have shit to worry about after that. The Purely Skinful obviously did his job. I am very familiar with Purely Skinful soap bases, and the Black Bear base is a good one for sure. It had about a medium scent strength, but just a really nice feel-good scent. One for the fresh boys. Bright, happy scent. I'm ready for my wife's birthday weekend. We're going to Lake Chelan, which is a popular vacation spot for Washingtonians. So we got a little Airbnb type situation by the lake, and we're gonna do some outdoor wine tasting and hopefully just have a relaxing, fun weekend. All right. Clean off my counter here. Have a little sip of coffee. Some of you were saying that's not coffee. My wife broke my fucking coffee pot, and I don't have time to make French press this morning. So, gotta get what I gotta get. This is the matching aftershave splash. Very nice labeling, artwork, all the necessary information on the bottle. Really nice. And best of all, industry standard quality restrictor. We will pour out the back of the bottle as to not take any chances of damaging the shave of the day material on the front. And Purely Skinful's Aftershave Splash is a bona fide banger for me. I rarely say when something is my best performing anything, but I think I like Purely Skinful's Aftershave Splash the very best out of everything I've came across and everything I own now. I like Purely Skinful Splash the most. It is just fucking awesome. It does everything that I could want it to do and more. And this scent is even more of a banger in the aftershave. Alright. Get some of that residual on the forearms. We'll slap it up in honor of Mike. Mac Shaves. And we'll wrap this one up. So, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this shave. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.